Hey there, I hope you are having an amazing day. And as we enter the last month of the year, I want to share with you some counterintuitive thinking and strategies to consider applying and adopting for your own well being and success. So, here's some counterintuitive thinking. Most people get to the 12th month of the year and they wind down and think that they'll pick it back up in, let's say, January. And I have an exactly opposite thought pattern in my head, and that is wind up. What do I mean by that? Well, if I wait until January to make sure that my diet is perfect, my exercise plan is perfect, my plan for building my company is put together, my relationship, my time with my kids is great, for next year, I think I'm missing the boat. And so what specifically am I talking about is why not wind up and focus on being ultra healthy in December during the holidays, when you can build an incredible amount of discipline, when you could build an incredible amount of focus and certainty. So instead of allowing what the masses do is to, not exercise, not take time, to focus on health, not take time to focus on planning for your life and your business, why not make this the month that you actually do take the time to focus on the discipline, the strategies, the tactics, so that January you're already, on an incline of achievement versus using January to start planning and making New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions don't work. They're just setting goals. That's all they are. But if you can set the goals right now, and if you can start taking actions right now and wind up so that when January 1st hits, you are taking off as opposed to building momentum in January, that's a counterintuitive strategy that I think is worth adopting. And I can share with you that a lot of people think that December is a slow month. No, December could be an incredibly amazing month to invest, to build your career, to build your business, to earn more income, to double down on things that work. And so I look, at this month where I don't have to be performing as much, at work or creating new programs or products, as time to think, time to plan, time to execute, and time to get the plane off the runway versus, being on the runway using up fuel and not really moving very, very much. So think about how can you use this coming up month, December, to pick up the pace in the areas that need to pick up the pace in, that you need to pick up the pace in. How do you let go of a thing or two that are destructive or unproductive or not working in your favor, like letting go of your negative thoughts, your unpleasant emotions, destructive behaviors? Now is the time to let them go. But it's also the time to develop the new habits of thinking in a positive way, being aware of your thoughts, and remembering that you can choose. If a negative thought pops into your head, okay, so what? It's something from your memory bank that just percolated up like, little bubbles that flow from a cup of Sprite. Or a glass of Sprite. Those effervescent bubbles are no different than just effervescent thoughts. You don't have to accept them. You can just be aware of them and go, yes, I want to keep that one. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Don't want that one. Let me choose this one. And the exact same thing is true of your emotions. You have emotions that are pleasant and exciting and happy and move you forward. And you have other emotions that are unpleasant, that are not as exciting, that actually keep you stuck or actually move you backwards. You're always at choice, but in order to be at choice, you have to be in a state of awareness. And then let's talk about behavior. What did you do today so far to advance any of the goals you have for health, wealth, career, business, relationships, fun experiences? What did you do today to keep stuck in the same pattern? What did you do today to actually move backwards? It doesn't make a difference what the answer is. What makes all the difference in the world is your awareness. And then to be a choice to go, let me just shift that. And if you've been in this community for a short period of time, let me remind you or make you aware that we practice, this no blame, no shame, no guilt, no self or outer judgments. And we just practice a state of awareness and choice. So be in awareness of your patterns and then be at choice or in choice, at choice, in choice, of what is it that you're going to do to manage your thoughts? What is it you're going to do to manage your emotions? What is it that you're going to do to move you one step or two steps closer to achieving any one of your goals or dreams? And just remember, that is your power, is to be at choice. Let go, relinquish, abolish feeling like you're a victim. Let go of the blame, shame, guilt, or self-judgment and start being in a space of awareness and choice and make choices that move you forward. And if you need help, just ask. There's your thought for the day. Use this month to get yourself taking off by January versus, being on the runway in January and going, okay, what do I need to do? All right, there's your thought for the day. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day.